to surface. All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete.
Charlie copies. We're set.
Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under.
Yo, what is up guys, it's Gamerverse back again doing another review for you guys today, man. Today we are reviewing a really cool video game, a game I've been looking forward to playing. Couldn't really play it. It did release like in 2023. As you can see by this title, we are reviewing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The game just dropped on Game Pass. It is now available on Game Pass for PC, and you can try it out on Game Pass for free. Yeah, and as you can see by the title of this review, I will be focusing on the campaign specifically and focusing on the PC experience in 2025. I have played the other Modern Warfare titles. I played the first one. I actually haven't played the second one. For some reason, the second one isn't on Game Pass. So I'm gonna hold out a little bit just to play that. But yeah, I played the first Modern Warfare that came out in 2019, 2020, I think. So yeah, that was a brief introduction of the game. Without further ado, let's jump into the first topic. As you guys know how it goes, one day I'll give you guys a bunch of topics. I cover topics, and then at the end of the video I would give you guys a verdict, stating whether the game is good or not, giving you guys the pros and the cons of the game. So stick around for that. Thank you for clicking on this video, and let's start off with our first topic. Our first topic, this is an obvious one. We got to start with the story. I'll give you guys an overview of the plot without spoiling anything. So basically what happens in Modern Warfare 3 is you are still playing with the Modern Warfare squad, which is Price's team, and you get to play with Farah from Modern Warfare 1. She's a really cool character, and you get to play with Laswell. And the cool thing about this one is Modern Warfare 3, you get to play with all of these different characters that are on the squad of the team that you're playing with. And to give you a summary of the plot without spoiling anything, basically you've got to take out this guy who is a threat to the country, and he's trying to basically launch a nuclear attack, and he's just a villain, and you basically got to figure out what his next plans are and kind of take him down. I can't tell you how it connects to Modern Warfare 2 because I haven't played that yet. But it is really engaging. The story is very engaging. I don't think it falls short. But the only thing that I kind of hated is the story length. It is very short. You can finish the game in about 8 hours, 9 hours, 5 hours if you're good at the game. But also there is a lot of character development, and the protagonists and antagonists are quite compelling in my point of view. I really like the antagonist. As I told you, he's a villain, and he wants to launch this nuclear attack, and he's got these special plans, and it's all up to you in the squad to take him out, basically find him, contain him, or even kill him. Yeah, so that's the story. The story is really good. I would just say that they could have made it a bit longer. But when I finished the game, I ended up realizing that it actually does kind of fit with the narrative. Maybe they could have stretched it out a little bit, but I'm actually happy that they did it the way they did. It could have been longer, but I mean, at the end of the day, once you're done with the game, you understand why it is that short, and they give you a bit of context as to why it is that short. So yeah. Next, let's talk about the gameplay. Okay, this is where we get into the juicy stuff. The mission structure of the game is really cool. Usually you can go in stealthy or you can go in all action, but there are different different combat scenarios in the game. There's a variety of gameplay elements, like I told you, stealth, action packed, and even vehicle sections. There's a lot that stands out, and there's a memorable mission actually for me. Is a mission where you play as Laswell and you go into this base, this army base, and then you basically have to be stealthy all the way, and then you have to get a key card, and it's so articulate and really well done. But this is just one mission that really stood out for me. Also, I do want to talk about the AI behavior. The game's got a lot of difficulty levels. I played it on normal, but you can go recruit, which is like easy. There's a lot of difficulty levels that you can really go through, and as you guys know, the hardest difficult level is I think it is veteran, and that is really tough. Like I think one shot and you dead. You got to play the game from over. I don't think you get any save file. You got to play the game right from the beginning. Yeah, that's it for gameplay, guys. The gameplay is really good. The gunplay, the sound of the guns, everything was so well done in terms of that. Like the weapons feel really very realistic, and it shoots very very well. And you can really like get some amazing headshots. You can shoot people's legs off. It's not particularly shown in the game. I don't think they have like ragdoll. They do have obviously ragdoll physics, but there's no like visceral gore effects. So if you shoot somebody on the leg, you won't see like their leg blowing off to the side or anything like that. I feel like it's Activision, and they still want to maintain their style of gameplay. As you guys know, Activision has bought over the franchise, and like I think they've been doing it for years now. But like they don't add that visceral type of gore, but it's still very very good and enjoyable. So yeah, that's it for gameplay, guys. Next, let's talk about the graphics and the performance on PC. So how well does the game run on modern PC hardware in 2025? It did run really good. Most missions ran like I got like 60 frames per second. Sometimes I would get like 70 to 80 frames per second. Graphics quality is really really good. The textures and the lighting, the realism was really good. Comparison to like Modern Warfare 1, I'm not going to compare to Modern Warfare 2 because I never played that yet. But in comparison to Modern Warfare 1, I think it's very, very much better in terms of the graphics. Any noticeable performance issues? I would just say there was frame drops. There was a couple of frame drops. Stuttering, not really. There was a little bit of stuttering in the cutscenes. So sometimes the cutscenes would go up to like 15 frames per second. No matter how I tried optimizing the settings, and I did run it on a GTX 1660, which is not the best GPU, but it still ran good. But I don't understand, because even when I dropped to like low settings, I would still get these stutters in the cutscenes. So I'm assuming it might run a little bit better if you got like a 8 gig RTX or something like that. So just let me know if you experience these stutter issues in the comments below, and I'd like to hear from you. Yeah, next let's talk about the sound design. Okay.
All clear. Done and dusted. Good job. Good job. You lost your transport.
Well, luckily your legs still work. Farah's waiting for us. Let's go.
How good is the sound design? The gunfire, explosions. Gunfire and explosions was really, really good. Like, I feel like they nailed it when it comes to the sound design. Call of Duty always nails it when it comes to the gunfire, the explosions, and even like the ambient sounds is really well done. It does enhance the tension and the atmosphere a lot. And then the music was really, really good. I like the soundtrack that they used. Voice acting quality, very, very well done. The performances feel very, very immersive. The voice actors are really, really good. You can go and look them up. One of my favorite voice actors was Farah. She was in Modern Warfare 1, and I think she did a great job again. If you don't know who she is actually the chick that acts in The Boys, Claudia Dumit, I think. So yeah, that's the sound design and voice acting, really, really good. And next, I want to go into something that I really did speak about. I think we did cover this, but anyways, we'll do a topic on it. Let's talk about the length and replayability, length and replayability. How long does a campaign take to complete? It is 8 hours. It can take 5 hours depending on how fast you play. Replay value, I think it does, because there is some sections in the game in during some missions where you have to make these decisions. So I'm thinking that they impact the story in a different way if you play it a second time around. So yeah, like there's differences when you go in stealth versus full action. You can go ahead and look it up, but there's if you take a different approach to the mission, there might be a different outcome at the end of the mission. You might hear some secret dialogue, some different dialogue. So yeah, that's it for length and replayability. Next, let's go on to our final topic. Let's talk about the verdicts. Who would enjoy this game the most? Is it worth buying in 2025? Let's talk about the pros and cons first. So, pros for the game: you're getting a really good cinematic gameplay experience for about 7 hours, which is not bad, considering that the game is now on Game Pass and you can get it on Game Pass. Cons: it's a little bit short. Another pro: it's really good, very, very good actors and very, very good sequences and action-packed missions, deciding how you want to play, of course. And who would enjoy the campaign the most? People who like story games, like me, myself, I like story games. So if you fall under that category, you would really enjoy this game. Is it worth buying? I don't think it's worth buying. I mean, if you really want to play the multiplayer, or if you always have Game Pass, then I mean, you don't have to buy it. Then you just have to pay for your Game Pass. But if you want to end up buying it, and I wouldn't suggest that. Maybe wait for the price to drop a little bit more, or just play it on Game Pass and see if you like it. If you like it, go ahead and buy it, of course. And yeah, and you know I always give my rating at the end. For this one, it's no different. I am giving this game a solid, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I think that's fair. It's a fair score. Yeah, let me know if you agree with that score in the comment section. And if you just feel like talking, go ahead and tell me in the comment section what you thought about this review. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I've got some more videos on my channel, cool videos. Go ahead and check it out and subscribe to my channel. I've been Gamerverse, and I'll see you guys in another video.